This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Hi.
Hey, did you hear about these Frankenstein bunnies?
Dude, I seen the picture and I read the headline and it made me sad. So I decided not to read the whole article.
It's sad, but it's also really, really, really weird. So, the picture of these things, what had happened, apparently there's this rapid spreading virus that's causing cottontail rabbits to grow black tentacle-like growths out of their heads.
They're horny.
Yeah, prompting warnings to steer clear of these mutated animals. They're sending out a warning in Colorado saying don't touch them.
Well, you should steer clear of them anyway because they're flea-ridden.
Oh, yeah. Well, these things, this looks creepy. Have you ever, it looks like The Last of Us, like they're growing out these things,
Yeah.
Cordyceps, it looks like it's growing on them. The so-called Franken bunnies have been spotted with multiple times in Fort Collins, Colorado. One of the residents was just saying that it looked like a black quills or black toothpicks sticking out around their mouth. Looks like, you remember, it was Greg and Mudvayne's when they're, how he has the spikes like that?
Yeah.
Now imagine that across his whole entire, that's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Are they painful?
That's what I'm looking to, I don't know, I think.
Are they hard or soft?
They look to be hard and soft, both.
So are they like
they're just these
nails, like keratin?
Yeah, it's the so-called bunny is actually a disease called cottontaal papillomavirus. So it's almost like
Pampelune.
Yeah, HPV. It's almost like papillomavirus. It is known as Shope papillomavirus, which causes cottontails to sprout tumors from their heads. It doesn't look like it's good. And as this doctor was saying, you were just saying that these parasites like fleas and ticks. They pass through ailments in their bites. So that's how they get into people, into these rabbits. You nailed it. Look at you. Look at the big brain on Brett.
That's right, buddy.
Typically, rabbits become infected with in the warmer months of summer when transmitted by being bitten by insects like fleas and ticks. Like you're saying.
Freaking, they're covered in fleas.
Yeah, they're not good. So, the recent sightings occurred in Colorado. Disease most frequently rears its horny head in the Midwest. So that's the other thing.
Look at my horny head.
Oh, man. They're up in Minnesota. In 2013, Minnesota residents caused a stir after posting a video of these tendril-ridden rabbits in their backyard, dubbed the Franken bunny.
They're gross looking.
Yeah, compared to the mythical jackalope.
Me no likey.
Yeah, they thought it might have been a hoax, but apparently it wasn't. A CRPV, which is called Rapid Sightings. Wildlife experts have warned people not to approach them or handle any of these infected critters.
Well, you shouldn't be handling wild rabbits.
Here's the other. You go catch a rabbit.
I'm not doing it. No, I'm anti-wild rabbit. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan. They're disgusting.
Yeah, apparently this doesn't get spread. It spreads between rabbits, but not humans.
Yeah.
That's what the Colorado Parks and Wildlife are saying.
Yeah, but you know what they do spread? Fleas and ticks.
You're damn right.
Mm-hmm.
You're damn right. Yeah, it's the Medusa-like protrusions, and I'm trying to look to see if they say they can also balloon up to the point where they interfere with like an infected carrot cruncher's ability to eat.
Yeah.
So they can't even. That's what ends up happening. I mean, did you see the other photos? It's sad. It sucks. Poor bastards.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
There's too many of them.
Yeah, because they eat my flowers, and I never thought I'd like sit there and be like, oh, I have flowers out. But then when you get used to them being there, all of a sudden you see these nibble chump marks.
Yeah.
Now
and
I've got
you get pissed.
Yes. Then I'm spraying this Tomcat weird tasting thing on them, and yeah.
See,
little bastards.
See, next thing you know, you're going to be peeing around your garden.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, because the dogs will come out and start pissing, trying to kill my grass.
Yeah. Leaving the Irish Spring shavings around. You do all the tricks trying to keep critters out. Yeah, dude, I hear you. I understand. Trust me, I've done all the crazy things try to keep them away.
It is like spider season right now.
Yeah.
Big time. Have you? It's everywhere around. I try to spray around my house. Try not to give myself cancer, but. And they're big enough that I don't want them on me to bite.
Yeah. I'm a catch and release with the spiders. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm a catch and release with the spiders.
Well, I'll do it unless they're in a place where I'm not going to try to get them out. And wolf spiders are assholes. So
I was watching Dr. G, which every time Every time I watch it, I think about like how funny a skit would be, and because Dr. G is like she's a medical examiner, super nice lady, whatever, Orlando. But how funny would it be if it was Dr. G?
Oh, G. Dr. G, like Ollie G.
G. You know,
what you saying is, you remember Ollie G?
Yeah,
Dr. G.
it's gonna be great. But anyway, and there was somebody on her table that died from MRSA, and the reason why they died from MRSA is because they kept going in, and the doctors were dismissing these little bumps on them and stuff as spider bites.
Well, thanks. Now you're freaking me out. At least it's going away.
Dude, I knew that.
Here, if you didn't have anxiety and you didn't, I never go to the doctor. So like, why don't you just taste on this for a little while? Thank you.
You're
what
welcome.
a great friend. Let me.
No, well,
put that
yours isn't oozing.
No.
Yeah. And I was like, man, that's terrible. And then I thought about my buddy, who shall remain nameless, who ended up, he had cat scratch fever, but it took a long time to get there to figure that out. He had went to all these different doctors. His arm had swollen up so bad, and he had all these different tests done, and they couldn't figure out what was going on. And he got so far, they thought he had cancer. He was at the Carbone Center. And
jeez.
Yeah, and talk about getting freaked out, right?
Yeah.
And it ended up he had cat scratch fever. All he needed was some friggin' antibiotics.
That was the first thing they did to try to test it out?
Well, it's also cat scratch fever is pretty, it's kind of a rare thing. But yeah.
Every time you say it, I can't get
cat scratch fever. I know. Yeah. Pretty bizarre though. Well, the spider bites MRSA thing on Dr. G freaked me out too, because it's like, God, that should be. You'd think MRSA would be one of the first things
that you would check,
because it's a oozy. It's oozy pussy skin, spelled pussy.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
Oh, I know.
Boy, you just blowing my mind today and freaking me out. I can't type this. It's not a good thing to search.
Spelled the same way, dude. Spelled the same way. I noticed it when I would read shift notes. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, my God. Full of pus. Yes. Pussy means full of pus. You don't want a pussy.
See? Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah. The MRSA thing freaked me out because I was like, you'd think that if they had an open sore and it was oozy,
you would,
you'd be like, oh,
maybe we should try to put some antibiotics on that.
To dismiss it as a spider bite and be like, oh, it's gonna
that's weird,
clear up, right? And mofo died of MRSA. And
dude, that's crazy.
The other thing that will get dismissed or overlooked is sepsis.
Oh, yeah?
And the rates of sepsis are going through the roof. And the theory is because people get these surgeries done and you're kicked out of the hospital right away.
Yeah.
It used to be you get surgery done and
you would
you'd
stay there. Yeah, they're like, out, in with the next.
They monitor, but now they're like, see ya, bitch.
Yep.
And people go home and then they're like, man, I'm not feeling so great. And they're like, stop being such a baby. But in reality, you're dying. So there you have it.
From my spine. Again, I love that you tickle that little anxious nerve in me.
So
I'm going to have sepsis and die from MRSA.
Glad I could help everybody today.
There's people out there freaking out right now. Dude. Oh, my God.
But seriously, sepsis, if you run any kind of fever after a surgery, you need to go in right away and be like, make sure I don't have sepsis, because it's often overlooked, and gosh darn it, the rates are going through the roof. It's a huge problem right now.
Well, I think because it's starting to be resistant to like medications and whatnot.
Well, yeah. I know.
But what's funny is, there's so many dudes out there that just don't go. I'm not going to go to the doctor. I happen to be one of them. But There's a lot of us.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us just like, it'll be fine.
Yeah, one of them sits in this chair.
Dude, yeah. Talk about one of those rabbits. He's one. Yeah,
The ringworm.
Petri dish.
The ringworm sitch is the most frustrating one out of all of them. He sat here. He showed me his ringworm. He showed it to me. I go, that's ringworm. And he goes, I'm just going to put this blue emu on it. And I go,
What?
don't do that.
The classic circle sign of...
Right. I grew up on a farm.
Yeah.
I know ringworm when I see it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, and that's very common.
And and I was like, don't... All you have to do, just go to the store and get like any sort of like foot fungus, whatever, any sort of cream, spray, anything like that, antifungal, put it on there. It'll be gone before you know it. Nah, I'm just going to do this blue emu. Okay, fine. Why would you listen to me? I've only been right every single time about every one of your ailments, but fine, go on.
Oh, he's not going to listen to you because he doesn't want you right.
I'm like, why do you even show me? Why do you even show me? And so he uses that stupid blue emu stuff for like a month, and he's like, it's just not going away.
That's because it's a pain reliever.
So then he goes to the doctor. And he comes back the next day and he's like, all I needed was this antifungal cream. And I could have.
Oh, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I could have killed him. I could have killed him. And I was like, no kidding, huh?
I feel like, and I don't even think he knows he's doing it.
He has no clue he's doing it.
I don't think he just.
Clue. He has no clue. I was just like.
He just said, oh, yeah. I totally did not listen to anything you said at all, but I came up with this myself. It's amazing.
And that's what I'm telling you. The universe served up Johnny Danger on a platter to me to teach me patience. It's the only explanation for what I'm going through. And hygiene. Patience and hygiene.
Oh, man. Yeah, Captain Petri dish.
Blue emu.
I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah.
Until it's lidocaine almost, right?
I don't know. It's supposed to be some sort of like all-purpose. Is it like a salve?
Yeah, I thought it was for like pain relief.
Let's see.
Right?
It's a topical cream, super strength. I don't even think.
Yeah, it's like a lidocaine. It's like a
relieving muscle and joint pain. There you go. It's not even supposed to be. That makes it even worse. It also helps with dry, chapped, and weathered skin. This son of a bitch. That makes me even more annoyed.
All he did was like superworm him.
Oh my God.
Mutated him like those bunnies.
Yeah.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing
The
it.
JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
Pretty crazy, this situation about a widow. She had her husband's tattoo on his arm, cut from his corpse, and framed as a cool kind of tribute. Said it's just much more than just a picture. This Angelica Redvasky lost her spouse unexpectedly earlier this year. The West Virginia nurse and her mother of one made
West Virginia represent.
a bold decision that stunned millions online. She preserved and framed a piece of her husband's tattooed skin, which is crazy. I'm curious how it was done. We'll get into it. So Angelica, 35, and her husband, TJ, had been lifelong friends from marrying in 2021, raising their 10-year-old son, Preston. Here's her talking about it a little bit, but I'll play that. Yeah, if you can get two ready.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Here's her.
We really had my husband's tattoo preserved. On Friday, after everybody left and I was doing my goodbye, is when the mortician and I stood there and I got to outline the exact tattoo I wanted. My husband having over 70 tattoos, I wanted the surrounding tattoos in it as well. So you outline it and then the tissue is removed, and Save My Ink Forever sent the funeral home a preservation bag and sends it to Save My Ink Forever. When they showed us his tattoo, it was undescribable as to what that felt.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how to feel about that, but to each their own. She said, yeah, like she was saying, it was over more than 70 tattoos on his body, inked all over it. They chose to preserve the Pittsburgh Steelers helmet design. It completed with like a skull imagery. It looked like the back of the top of the head was like had a classic Steelers symbol with the three diamonds.
Yeah.
And then it goes into kind of like a skull. It was his first sleeve tattoo and a favorite part of his body is, one of his son's favorite tattoos.
Yeah.
It was Preston was the one who ultimately made the final call. So this is Dad, he said to his mother. So he was the one that wanted to do it. After the funeral, Angelica used a marker to outline the tattoo exactly. They wanted to preserve it on TJ's right arm. The mortician then, like she was saying, remove the skin, placed it in a special preservation kit, and then sent it off. And then they took about 90 days to get it back. Completely returned the framed tattoo encased in a glass and set in a dark wooden frame. It's
okay.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. Let's see. The process is designed to be accessible and respectful, ensuring the beauty of each tattoo is preserved and celebrated. Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
how do they do it, though? Tell me how you do it, you son of a bitch!
They don't go into detail. So while you're looking at,
we've developed a unique process for preserving tattoos. They're not going to tell us.
Oh, they're not. Yeah, that's the secret sauce.
I'm like, I'm on the page that
KFC's.
says the process, and they're not telling me.
It's like Dr. Pepper's, 23 flavors.
They have a 3D tattoo preservation, too. This arm tattoo, originally a cover-up, has been preserved as a 3D artifact. One of only 2 ever created in this format, displayed under glass with full rotation. It marks a rare intersection of tattoo art, preservation science, and cultural history. Look at that. It's a...
Oh, what the?
Dude.
That's weird.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel right now.
It's,
I feel funny.
She said, she was like, this isn't a replica. You can still see his hair and wrinkles and ink I kissed goodnight. I'm like,
I don't know how I feel right now.
I know. Says her and her son say a piece gives them a profound physical and emotional connection that they couldn't get from an urn. I'm like, well, you also have to let go, or that thing is, you know what I mean?
Right. Okay. Kind of weird, but really, when you think about it, how is it any different than people keeping ashes? Valid.
That's what she was just saying. It was like, yeah.
It's a valid point.
One's a little more.
Because it's like it's a skin. It's skin.
Yeah. One is the physical embodiment. The other one's just kind of like you see ash and it's kind of disassociating with it. You know it's them, but you can't picture it as a human. This one, you see skin and you see hairs and stuff.
Okay, I'm more okay with the skin slab, if you will.
Yeah. What if they do
the
a whole
3D arm?
Yeah.
The 3D arm piece was a little much for me.
So they just, it's not a replica. It's the actual 3D.
Right. That was like the skin slab over a 3D arm.
Ah! Well, you might as well let Dahmer out.
You know?
That is very weird.
I mean, it's the 3D arm we're talking taxidermy now, basically.
Exactly.
Right?
So you got grandma sitting in the corner pretty soon. You know?
Ed Gein business model.
Yeah. That's the one I was looking for. I had my murderers mixed up.
It happens. It happens. We've got too many here in Wisconsin. Can't keep track of them all.
I'm curious because they start talking. They shared his journey of loss and preservation on TikTok, and the video of the tattoo has amassed nearly 30 million views. Viewers have been divided. I get it. Many have expressed admiration and support. Others have compared her to something out of a horror movie, or even comparing her to serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well, she didn't murder him, for Christ's sake.
Right. She didn't hit him in the head.
I mean, as far as we know. But,
yeah, good.
Yeah, grieving is weird and different for everybody.
Sure.
And
I mean, if you looked at different burial,
right,
and ways they do it across cultures across the world.
Right.
I mean,
and tattoos are artwork. So my brain is slowly making the connection here. So I can see how having it framed
it's the skin
and
part.
around, it's the skin part I'm having a hard time with.
Right. It's the preservation of a body part that you had. I mean, hair is a different.
My brain keeps going jerky.
Yeah. Oh, that's dad jerky.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Michelle said, I asked my granddaughter if there's anything she wanted me to specifically leave her in my will, and her response was my legs and tattoos. I was like, what?
What? Wait. Yeah, you can have it like
I
that.
meant my antique table.
Use her legs as the table.
Oh, no.
Legs and arms, and then you just set the table and have her preserve legs and arms.
That's a lot. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, man, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes for you to heal, and good for this company for finding a way to make money.
Yeah. I mean, and if that's how she wants to do it, I mean, she was
This is
just
how
saying,
you heal to get through everything. Okay.
I mean, have you seen the picture though? I
Yeah.
mean, that's the close up.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
It's impressive.
I can't believe that
The 3D arm one freaks me out.
That was a lot because that's like a whole shoulder to elbow arm. Well, at that point, that's like what? A fourth of a human?
We're getting there. It's a little much. Yeah, that's a little too much. But
Paul, just had this widow, her husband cut her tattoo from her arm, or from his arm, and then preserved it. You see? Right here. Here's a picture. What do you think? What are your thoughts on that? And then Dee does a deeper dive into the company that did it. And there's a whole shoulder to elbow part of an arm that they took the skin and put it over a 3D model of the person's arm that had it. So it just basically looks like somebody's arm sitting there.
Just sounds like a new form of taxidermy.
right.
Yeah.
More advanced.
Or man jerky.
Yeah. Plays all the big.
It's weird. See? He's even.
Yep. And who knows? Maybe 10 years from now, we'll be like, this is just going to be the norm, and we'll be like, remember when we were freaked out?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, whatever. We'll see what happens. Crazy. What a time to be alive.
Yeah, instead of having a fish hanging over your fireplace, you'll have a arm.
Yeah.
Or a thigh.
Start putting heads, man. That's it. Whole family's up there.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and Dee, JJO. Like foreplay for your day.
Today is National Orgasm Day.
I'll have an orgasm, and for my drink, I'd like a banana daiquiri.
I'm going to ask you a simple question about sex. Do you ever fake it?
You cannot fake an erection.
This is the Fake at 8.
No, that's just science fiction.
Kind of like the female orgasm.
With Johnny and Dee. JJO.
Oh, dude, the Fake at 8. Brought to you by the Vegas Club, the venue with a menu and a view. Brenda is joining us.
Hey.
Brenda, put your bra on.
That's Ashley McBride, by the way.
Hi, Brenda. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay. How are y'all?
I'm fantastic. Just ready for you to do your community service for the day.
You are. Okay. All right, I'm nervous. Here we go.
Are you all right? Everything okay?
I might have strained a little something in there.
It sounded like you're a little bit of pain, a little bit of relief at the end, maybe. I don't know.
You're my favorite. Oh my God! I just want to hang out with you all day. Hello, JJO.
New.
Oh, Brenda. Thank you for being a part of the show. I just can't. I can't get enough of you. I really can't. I want to call you every day.
Oh my God! I feel like I just got the pity send off.
Hello, JJO.
Holy cow, is Brenda deucing out a 7-pound block of cheese?
Hello, JJO.
Doggy style.
Hello, JJO.
God, Brenda, you killed it, girl. I loved every bit of that.
Oh, there we go. See, look.
Thanks.
There's always a lover.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it.
All right. Bye, Brenda.
Bye. Have a good day.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
This is pretty interesting. You know who Matt Rife is? Comedian.
I do.
For people that don't know, he's one of the biggest young stars in comedy scene right now. He's
and
known
despite what other comedians may think.
Oh yeah,
they want it to be
some jealousy.
There's
a
a lot
bit
of
in
jealousy happening.
He's the youngest comedian to sell out the Madison Square Garden at the age of 29.
Didn't he do 2 nights?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So he's doing really well. Came up in the scene. I mean, in his social media, he's got a lot of interest. But one of the things that he's interested in, not just comedy. He's a huge gym fanatic, but he also loves and is obsessed with horror and the paranormal. That's his passion for the subject. He made an interesting, unexpected purchase recently. So you've seen Annabelle, right?
Yeah.
The movie, the show, Ed and Lorraine Warren's home. He purchased it.
Yeah, he purchased the whole house.
Yeah.
And the museum.
Which includes Annabelle and the little thing.
And all the artifacts downstairs.
In
the basement. So, which
Hasn't
I
he
didn't
watched
know.
the movie?
Yeah. I did not know their place in the museum was vacant for a while. Did you know that?
No.
It was just sitting there for sale for a while.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I think you just didn't know, or how?
You would have thought.
Or people were just like, I'm not monkeying with that.
Playing with that.
Yeah, let's bring something. Have you not watched the movies like I just said? Yeah. No. So he just I have just bought the Ed and Lorraine's home and the occult museum with my very good friend Elton Casty. If you guys ever have seen the Conjuring films, the Annabelle films, and even the Amityville Horror, this is the home that inspired all those stories. This might be the most important and prominent piece of paranormal history in the world. The purchase makes Matt Rife and Casty the guardians of their 750 haunted artifacts collected by the paranormal investigative couple.
So like the monkey.
Oh, yeah, the clapping monkey. Yeah, all that stuff.
And the TV and all the things that are in
just go downstairs and be like, here, let's make a movie. They just go down this room and just point at something.
Let's just open it up. The bride dress.
Yeah.
All
what
that.
Yeah.
All those things are down there. Dude.
Producer's dream.
Not good. It's not good. You sold it to a comedian. What are you doing?
I bet you he has that damn thing and a stand-up right behind him sitting there like, oh, man. He said it terrified. The psychics have warned that the doll, which is a disturbing history, is not to be taken lightly. Says that it's demonically possessed.
Yeah. And it's a Raggedy Ann doll.
Yeah, it's
not like because in the
it
movies,
doesn't look like the movie where it's like they had to do it to make it a little more scary than Raggedy Ann.
Yeah.
Although they do make homage to it in the background of like a store in Annabelle. You'll see like the Raggedy Ann doll up on the top of a shelf when they go into like a store. But yeah, it says the
homage.
Yeah, paying homage. The model in a film that resembles Chucky with an intentional scary face. The original was typically the Raggedy Ann doll, like you said, with the red hair, large eyes, broad, cartoonish smile. However, the story behind it is told by Ed and Lorraine, made the doll an object of great fear, so much so that it commonly is kept in a locked wooden case at the Warrens Occult Museum in Monroe, Kentucky.
Yeah, they had to have the priests and stuff.
Yep, adorned with a crucifix and a sign says positively "Do not open."
Yeah.
Yeah,
you sons of bitches.
Let a comedian buy it. He's going to put it in people's house and stuff and pranks.
You let a comedian buy it. What could go wrong?
Oh, my God. That would be Prank Central. Have that thing in the back of their car. I don't know. Would it freak? I think I'd be okay because I don't know. I'm just too much of a. There's other scarier things like taxes and stuff that I'm more worried about than a doll. But I would be. You know, what's funny is it'd get in the back of your head, even if you don't believe in it and stuff like that. It'll be in the back of your head because I've done that where you just kind of look over, or it's dark in some area, you just think about this thing, and it comes in the back of it. Logically, you don't have to be afraid of anything, but
Oh, I don't know that.
I'm speaking from this side. Maybe it's different on your end. But if you are a person that's like, I got bigger things to worry about, it's still in there. It still goes, your body's like, wait, I saw this. You better just keep an eye out, So it'd be horrible for you if they put this.
It would be terrible. It would be. I would drive myself crazy.
You thank God I'm not rich. I would have bought that.
I can't oh my God, no, I can't.
You walk in,
I can't watch those
couch.
movies and then be by myself. It's bad. I'd be running from room to room, turning the lights on.
Oh, that reminds me of another horror movie they did that was Lights Out.
Yeah, no, I watched that.
Runs down.
There were no lights out in my house. It was lights on. My electric bill was through the goddamn roof.
Oh, my God. That is great.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
I don't know. I mean, have you ever come into contact with anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
Yeah. There was my parents. We lived in so many old haunted farmhouses. We moved around a bunch when I was a kid. But there was one house that was like super duper haunted. And I was like at prime age for ghosts to be like, hey, hey. And this one time I was taking a nap and it would whisper my name all the time. And I was ignoring it. And it started like around my neck, like wrapping around my neck, and I could hear it like it was whispering my name, but it was also growling, and it was bad.
That's my move.
I know it is. You still do it to this day. Yeah. That was a really scary house. And things would move, drawers would be open. It was bad. It was really scary.
I hate that I've never experienced anything like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm just like, I chalk it up to everything. But I've never get to experience anything like,
Mm-hmm.
I want, I don't know, whatever. That's kind of.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, I haven't, nothing.
Things would fall. There was a lot of, and it wasn't just me. Like when I would have friends over too, they would have
weird stuff.
Mm-hmm. And my parents were like, whatever.
Oh yeah.
But
that's
also,
farmer
what are they going to say? They're going to be like, yeah, we got to move. You know what I mean? Like,
and that's the thing is in those movies, I don't care. When they're just like, if I had one of those type of things happen that was blatant.
Yeah.
When, it gets to the point, it progressively gets worse. But the one that's like, whoa, and they still stay, not a chance. I'd be out of there.
Totally.
Like if that ever did happen to me, I'd be like, I'm not chancing this, getting out. And then it's like, all the new movies are like, they changed it. No, it's not the house that's haunted. It's you that's haunted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to follow you.
Right.
They try to get out of that little
It did
trope.
not follow me. It did not follow me.
So it stayed right in there.
Stayed in the house when we left.
You ever stay in one of those bed and breakfasts where they do the horror things or in a haunted
I totally
house?
would.
Yeah?
I totally would.
Don't they have them like Massachusetts and stuff like Lizzie Borden's place?
Sorry, I have to do that every time I hear anybody say Massachusetts. I have to do it.
Oh, you gotta.
It's like a tick.
Turn the doorknob 3 times before you go. Oh, sit there.
Yeah. Well, and then there's the one room at the Stanley. I think it's 217 or whatever.
Yeah.
That it's like rented out on Halloween for like the next 4,000 years or whatever.
Yeah, I saw somebody in it, and the people that walked out of it, we were in there.
Yeah. But I would not stay in a haunted room by myself, though. I would rent it with somebody else.
Yeah.
And my luck is like nothing would happen, and I'd spend $275 on a room.
I'm gonna guess, since they do rent it out all the time, the only thing that would happen is like, maybe a midnight fart or something. Because this
one's on the house.
Yeah. They call me Sparkle Farts.
Yeah. So what does it say? What he's planning on doing with the damn thing?
He does. He just said in 2005, just weeks before Matt Wright purchased the Occult Museum, the house doll tour attraction, Devils on the Run tour, showcase paranormal experts and artifacts. It was basically used for people to go around and just they had those tours and stuff.
Okay.
He doesn't say what he's going to do with it. It's just that he purchased it. He doesn't say if he's going to open it up to the public or anything. Just that he's got it.
We'll see.
And that he should be worried. They said, according to many comments of his own social media posts, reacts to his announcement that is now custodian of the cursed doll. Yes, other celebrities are getting involved. Psychic Matt Fraser eerily warned, because of all the hype around the Annabelle doll, from naming her into interactions with her and now putting her in a display, people are unintentionally breathing in life into their something, breathing life into something that should have never awakened.
The energy.
Yep.
Energy.
So no, he just has it. We'll see what he does with it. Maybe it'd be great to hear some pranks.
James said, when I bought my house with my wife, we agreed that if either of us encountered ghosts in the new home, we would believe each other and get the hell out. That's a good agreement.
Yep.
David said Baraboo Ringling Mansion is an Airbnb and it's haunted. The owner is very open to doing ghost hunts if you stay overnight. Ooh. The Stanley Hotel is about $400. Thanks, Cody. Yeah. Oh, and when we were out in like the Baraboo area for an Airbnb, it was us with a few different couples. There was a knock on the door at like 1 a.m, and the guys went out to answer, and there was nobody there, and that was weird. And then we were talking to our Uber driver later, and she said that area is very haunted.
Yeah.
But then I was also like, but the teenagers that live in the area
they
know
know
that's
that,
an Airbnb.
so they're going to go monkey with people.
I would totally screw with people.
Yeah, me too. That's what the other thing is you would think by now with all the cameras and everybody has a camera.
Right.
We'd catch something.
Yeah.
And then they're just going to chalk. Now you can't believe anything because they're just going to chalk it up to AI. Yeah. So now that's why I just watch comedies.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.